crap. Let's see how long it takes to actually go live here. It's receiving my content. We'll see it in a moment. Not that you guys ever need to know all the ins and outs. It's receiving my content. We'll see it in a moment. What goes on. Not that I don't know why I ever need to know. I'm getting like the yellow band. Receiving my content. We'll see it in a moment. What goes on. Not that and I think it's still putting me on YouTube gaming. I'm getting like the yellow band. Receiving my content. Let's talk about what goes on. Like I'm so I'm so in the mood to talk about this stuff because like I'm so like that's the big news this week. Hello, Black Demon and Five Nights at Freddy's fan. Welcome. Like that's the big news. So yeah, today I just wanted to talk a little about like the stuff on E3. So far, what's winning it for me was limited runs announcements, and I know that's not even like part of their official like the official E3 stuff. You know, like that wasn't like a big press conference or anything. It was just a little live stream they did. But I was super impressed by limited runs. I like those guys. I liked their like their conference was a little weird, but the games for me so far top notch. Let's see, they released Night Trap coming to Switch. Obviously, like anybody who's been following my channel for a while knows I played Night Trap. It's one of those games I never got around to playing because I didn't have the Sega CD as a kid because I was broke and still am. But you know, I played it later. But yeah, it's one of those things, like, I would love to play it again. Like, they're announcing their limited edition version that has a VHS cassette of the actual movie. That looks fun. That looks really fun. I would like to play that. So that's one of the things. I do not have a Nintendo Switch. You know, a Switch? Well, see, the thing about limited run games is they'll release all of their games on PlayStation 4 before they release them on Switch, it seems. So I know Night Trap I missed last year whenever they brought it out because I really wasn't that in the know, I guess, of a lot of their titles and what they were doing. So I missed the PlayStation 4 release, but it's coming to Switch next, this fall, summer, something like that. That looks really interesting. The other one is a game called Double Switch that's coming for PlayStation 4, which I would anticipate will probably be released on Switch at some point. Now, Double Switch is the other Sega CD game that I didn't have as a kid, which I really wanted, and that's the one with Corey Haim, and I think you do the surveillance sort of thing. It's just a lot like Night Trap with the full motion video. So those type of games I'm really excited for. Obviously, like, being old as dirt and into kind of the retro games and kind of the, cultural phenomenon games like that. I'm really excited for those. I'm also really excited that they announced Saturday Morning RPG is probably going to get a sequel because it did well enough. And I did some of the last money I could possibly scrape together. I did pre-order the Saturday Morning RPG Collector's Edition. I did some of the last money of the main game. I did pre-order the Saturday Morning RPG. Steam apparently totally changed the chat interface in the last 20 minutes. Okay. I don't know what that's up to. In Sweden, the Switch costs $3,000. See, that's never a good thing if they're charging that much for a Switch. But hey, it's a good thing a lot of the games I'm probably going to talk about today are not Switch only. Like a lot of them are stuff like Saturday Morning RPG is obviously one of the games that I've loved forever. I bought it digitally on Steam for like $1.60 back in the day. I've loved forever. I bought it digitally on Steam for like $1. So I can't complain too much about buying it again, but just to have the physical version, and hopefully that's going to help a lot with them making a sequel, because the guy who owns or is in charge of limited run games is the guy who is in charge of Naughty Dog or not Naughty Dog, Mighty Rabbit. Why am I saying Naughty Dog? Because that's off the top of my head because I'm looking at something. Yeah, so he's the guy in charge of limited run games is the guy who made Saturday Morning RPG. And should I bring that back as a Let's Play? Because I really enjoy Saturday Morning RPG. It's very much a one of those games where they're just so full of 80s references. And anybody who knows me knows I grew up in the 80s, love the 80s. It's one of those passions of mine that like I remember this, I remember that. I absolutely love it. So hello Wolfie the Tysplosion, welcome to the stream. I don't know what's up with my stream quality today. Like it seemed okay and then it didn't. But yeah, so that's basically my my first big win so far of E3 has been limited run press conference sort of live stream thing. I really enjoy their games. I really enjoy a lot of the reissues. The other one that I got really excited about with limited run is it echoey? Why is it echoey? The other one that I got really excited about with limited run is it echoey? Why is it echoey? The other one that I got really excited about with limited run is it echoey? Why is it echoey? What is this? I got really excited about with limited run is it echoey? I don't know why it's echoey. Is it better? Is it better? Is it like coming through the desk? That's why. Thank you for telling me. There, now it's better. You know why? Because I had another window up for my gaming. It's still not better. It's Twitch. It was stupid Twitch doing it. Thanks for telling me. It was Twitch doing it. And I had the desktop audio going, that's why. Let me see if I can unmute it and see. Yeah, there shouldn't be anything coming through the desktop audio. Thanks for telling me that, guys. Oh, I'm an idiot. So apparently I set up my live dashboard and I set it up like twice. Thanks for telling me. I'm probably this is why I wanted to do like a little test stream today, because it's been a while since I've streamed, and tomorrow there's an actual thing I need to actually be more professional on. That hopefully all will go well and it'll actually happen tomorrow. Thanks for letting me know. Hello, Pekka Gamer, welcome. Yeah, it was we had between Twitch being I don't know what's up with Twitch. I have no idea what's up with Twitch. It's just insane. Dashboard. Go to the dashboard and tell me why you're showing me this now. Why is it giving me the preview now when I've told it never to do that ever? We're streaming in real life. We're not streaming Terraria. Thank you. Alright. This is why I need to leave my headphones in so I don't do stupid stuff. Thanks for telling me. So yeah. Should I start over? So apparently, for me, the biggest highlight has been the limited run announcements of stuff like the new Saturday Morning RPG and the new, bringing like Night Trap to the Switch, which I think is gonna be great. I don't know if I want to rebuy it. I don't know if I can justify rebuying it, but man, if I had infinite money, I would buy the collector's edition in a heartbeat. Same thing with Double Switch. I'm probably gonna pick up Double Switch, because I don't see it being a whole lot more expensive just to buy the basic edition, to have a physical copy of it. I am a psychopath if I watch Am I a psychopath if I watch Satanic Winnie the Pooh? I grew up on The Omen. I got no judgments. Like Nightmare on Elm Street box set right there. No judgments there. But yeah, thank you so much for telling me that the audio was doubled. Hopefully everything is fine now. That is my life in streaming, is audio issues. My laptop had the worst audio issues when I first got it, and I ended up having to like reinstall drivers and finally just refresh the whole laptop because it was just unusual. Satanic memes. Is that what we're resulting to now? Because I remember back in my day when we actually had like actual when pulling out something like that was like an issue. That used to be a thing. Satanic Tommy Pickles. You guys are weird in chat. So what games did you see at E3 yet? Have you guys watched E3? Do you guys know what's coming? I know that Nintendo had their conference this morning and I was not awake for it because I'm not getting up at 11 in the morning. Well, I was up, but I was, busy in the shower and getting ready for the day. Hang in mind for 1 minute so I can send a link. No, you could just tell me and I can probably Google it. I'm pumped for Smash Ultimate. What is Smash Ultimate? I've heard a little bit about this. Is it a remake or is it going to be like a new game? If it's a new game, then I might grab it. If it's just going to be a reissue with some new stuff, like new DLC, I might pass, because with as much as I play a game like Smash, Well, as much as I play a game like Smash, I don't know. Is a new game. Okay, it is entirely a new game. Awesome. It has Ridley. Who's Ridley? Who's Ridley? Also, should I be capturing the chat for you guys? I can probably be capturing the chat over here if I can move you guys to where I can see you. There we go. We can capture all the chats and stuff. This way? No, like that. Oh, I also did remember to turn on the bots. He's the guy from Metroid. Oh. Okay. See, I don't know a lot about Metroid. I really don't know a lot about Metroid. I was more of a Castlevania fan than Metroid, but... Do I even want to bother capturing, like, the other chat, the Twitch chat? I need to resize this, but I like this the way it is. I don't know. I don't know if I want to resize this. Search Winnie the Pooh and Satanic Rituals. That's okay. I've seen South Park's furry. Yeah, this is going to take up too much of my screen. I can probably make it a little smaller. If I move it over a little bit. There. We'll make it a little smaller. Is that better? That's a little less in the way. Or even move it like over here. Move it like that. And then we'll move this one here and then this one here. Yay! So basically today I just wanted to kind of do a test stream for tomorrow's big run of, you know, when I actually have cool guest stars on and we're actually doing some gaming. So tomorrow I will try and get back to doing the gaming, assuming everything's gonna go well. Oh my glob. Yay, yay. Hello, Starchild. I told my friends and sent him pentagram gifs and Satan gifs. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna react to that because I have a new book coming in the mail today that has a giant pentagram on the cover, and it's basically Mean Girls Meets the Exorcist. It's the 4th in the series. It just came out today. So I'm a little less reactionary than a lot of people to stuff like that. But yeah, so sounds great. Awesome. Finally, everything sounds good. Like I'm glad I did the little test run today to make sure I wasn't gonna mess up any audio tomorrow. So let's talk about Smash. Who's in Smash? I don't want to pull up any actual images of it. I'm also not the biggest Smash Brothers player in the world. I play it a little bit. I played like on the Wii U for about maybe 20 hours. Maybe 20 hours. I don't do competitive. I'm really not good at that. Winnie the Pooh is effed up in South Park. Like everything is effed up in South Park. Like South Park is... I don't know if you can see him. I don't know if you can see him. I've got about a dozen seasons or so on DVD until I just stopped buying DVDs. I couldn't afford it anymore. But I would have every season on DVD and Blu-ray. Everyone who's in the previous Smash game is there, whether they were DLC or one-time appearances. They're in there. See, that's cool. Everyone and anyone is in Smash, all the games. That's cool. I liked, when I played Smash last, was on the Wii U, I liked playing as Rob, the robot from back in the old Nintendo days, because I always wanted one of those. I watched South Park with 10 years old at 10 p.m. I was like 19 when South Park came on. No, I was probably... What year was that? Like 97 it came on, so I was like 18. 18 when South Park came on the air. Do you think this is the end of Smash? I don't think it's the end of Smash. I think that this will probably be the only one that they give us on the Switch. I would imagine this is going to be the only one on the Switch. I'm 12 currently, by the way. Well, welcome. Hopefully I'm not keeping you out of school. Is school a thing still? Are people in school? I wanted to get something to drink that wasn't going to be carbonated for the stream. And yes, I'm weird. I like unsweetened black tea. I'm weird. So I had to get something that wasn't going to be, like, carbonated. Well, they can add another, like, 50 DLC characters. They could. That's another thing with Smash. Like, for the next few years, the Switch is probably going to be a thing for about 5 more years, at least. I mean, it's pretty handy. I think it's going to replace a lot of the 3DS. I'm actually a pretty big fan of the Switch, even though there's not a ton of games I love on it. It's 9:35 for me from Serbia. Awesome. Well, thanks for being here from Serbia. Welcome to the stream. I'm so sorry about my crappy audio issues in the beginning. But hey, this is what happens when, like, I take a week off streaming from being sick. I was, like, miserable. Never get a cold in the summer. They're the worst thing. Also, Mario Party. I saw a little bit of it. Is that, like, also a brand new game? Because I think those are kind of fun. I skipped Mario Party on the Wii U because I wasn't hearing the greatest things about it, and if it's going to be a game I play for 10 minutes, I'm not going to spend 60 or 40 or whatever it was. Are you an Apple sheep? Probably not, since I don't know what that is. It just said Mario Party. Yeah, I said, like, Super Mario Party. Let me see if I can pull up an image here on my tablet. I know a lot of people have been talking about it over Twitter, and a lot of Super Mario Party. Not Mario Party. I cannot type on my tablet. So I've got a little Samsung tablet I just cannot type on. I'm terrible at it. If you follow me on Twitter, you know I have typos all the time because I type so quickly. And, Nintendo E3 presentation, the 9 biggest games. Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff I saw just from my Twitter feed was like, okay, Xenoblade Chronicles, I don't care. That's not really my thing. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Fortnite, I guess is coming to Switch. I need to actually go through and watch this tonight. I'm totally going to watch this tonight. Yeah, Super Mario Party is coming to Switch. Mario Party is making its way to the Switch, just like all of those early trailers. Why did you move? Of rooftop Switch partiers seemed to promise all those years ago. Super Mario Party looks like it'll be taking advantages of the Switch capabilities in really interesting ways when it releases October 5th. So, yeah, all you can see is like Bowser. One of the things I could do is I could always capture my tablet in screen like I used to with Wibble Wobble. Nightbot! Do you like Apple products? I don't like Apple products as much as I like Samsung. So I think it's his own game for the Switch. I think so too. I think it's too. Which will bring back the competitiveness and rage quitting back to Mario Party. Yep. Not Fortnite. I need to adjust. Tonight I'm going to go through and adjust Nightbot. Tonight I'm going to, like, just delete him or something. Or just, like, say, okay, do, like, every half an hour for the links, for the donations. Just don't do any timeouts. I'm going to do that, I think. Because, realistically, we're not getting, like, the kind of trolling that we used to get on the channel. It's just the bot. I've got it set too sensitive. Tonight I'm going to go through and make sure. That's another one of the things I wanted to get done today was make sure Nightbot's good. I'm also going through and slowly unlisting the Yokai Watch stuff because even though it's the only thing that's getting any ad revenue on the channel, it's not what my channel is. It's not like the bulk of my channel, you know? And I haven't touched the game in over a year. So obviously I'm not going to be going back to it. I like a lot of random games. I like a lot of indie games. I like talking about games, and if I'm gonna get more people coming in and chatting for a vlog stream than I am a gaming stream, then I'll do these instead, because, like, that's great. More Fire Emblem. Yeah, it looks like there's gonna be more Fire Emblem. I never got into Fire Emblem. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at Nintendo's, but there's a lot of cool ones. Bethesda, dude, new Skyrim, new Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls 6 also. Can you make a currency in your YouTube stream? We do have one. Hopefully. We do have a currency for the stream. Yay, it's working. It actually is up there. Nice. We do have it. All the gamer boys are gushing. You know, I like the Elder Scrolls. I played a little bit of Skyrim. It's not the type of game that, like, I'm gonna spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours in, but I had a blast when I played Skyrim, you know? We had moonwalking spiders, we had levitating bunnies. I love that type of stuff in games. I love the ridiculous, crazy bugs that we get sometimes. That was one of the things with games like Red Dead Redemption, where they would have, you know, flying people. I found a guy and his whole horse cart just in the sky one time. I'm just looking up at him like, hello. This is in Red Dead Redemption. I loved it. So, never played, but invested into the lore. How does stuff work? Let's see. What are my bot commands? They should be in the description. Let's see. Exclamation point RB for how many random bucks you have. We've got roll dice, exclamation point roll dice. We've got exclamation point flip coin. Yes, we do have the gambling. So we have flip coin and we have roll dice. I don't remember how to use them because I'm usually talking while they're going. But I'm sure Wolfie probably remembers how to use it if she's still around. Yes. Awesome. Thanks for being on top of that. I totally appreciate it. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. Let me go over Bethesda's. Bethesda E3. Yeah, we have dice roll also, but you have to like tell it which dice you want it to do. So there's a lot of little things for viewers to interact with here. Bethesda's E3's thing. Let's see. I don't care about Starfield that much. I think it's going to be probably pretty cool for people who were really into like the sci-fi sort of games. It's going to be a sci-fi adventure. I don't know. I'll have to see what it looks like because normally space games are kind of not my thing and I get a little bored from them. It was just Fo and S. I do. Cause Star, I'm lame. No worries. Like I'm not super I'm just not super into like the sci-fi space games sometimes. It just depends. And so Starfield probably is not going to be something I'm going to pick up. I might check it out, but I probably won't pick it up. Elder Scrolls 6. Do we know anything more than Elder Scrolls 6 is coming out in whenever? Maybe in the future, maybe not. It'll come out in like what, 20 years? Maybe. Star, I'm lame. No worries. You're not lame. Come on, I got porgs on my shelf and I'm slowly hating The Last Jedi more and more. And I like porgs, so I'm lame too. It's gonna be a sci-fi meets Fallout meets the Elder Scrolls. See, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Because Fallout is very much Elder Scrolls in the post-apocalyptic sort of era, right? And that's cool. I mean, so the Skyrim mobile game. What did everybody think about the Skyrim mobile game that they were talking about on Bethesda? That was another one. I hate to be one of those people, but I think I would probably enjoy it because like I am such a casual gamer sometimes. Like I will be playing Star Trek Timelines on my tablet all evening while watching, you know, the Star Wars talk radio channels anymore. Do you give cash to Stream Chat? I don't have cash to give to anybody. I don't make enough money to get paid on YouTube on a monthly basis. I don't get free games. I don't get endorsements. I'm basically like one step away from putting a GoFundMe out there because the cat's vet bills are like $5,000. So yeah, I mean stream currency. Yes, there is a stream currency. There is absolutely a stream currency. You can earn that by subscribing. You can earn stream bucks. You can earn, and a lot of that's for like buy-ins to multiplayer games. I'm thinking about bringing Mario Kart 8 back as like a multiplayer sort of game because it's fun. Maybe every once in a while. I like Mario Kart 8. $20 for their online service isn't going to be terrible once that rolls around, but do you like anime? Not much. I'll watch, like, I'll play some of the anime-based games. I love Senran Kagura as a franchise. I have not seen more than maybe 10 minutes of one of their shows, but I love the franchise of Senran Kagura. But I'm definitely not super big into, like, the anime stuff. But where was I? Oh, I was talking about the Elder Scrolls mobile game. That one might actually be fun. That might be fun to sit there and, like, because it's randomly generated dungeons and stuff. That might be really fun. I can't see it as being, like, a full RPG Skyrim sort of game, But as a, you know, yeah, I can go and play this for 10 minutes and loot a dungeon. That might be fun. Yeah, I need to do something about... I need to do something about Nightbot. That's the thing. I gotta do something about Nightbot. Also, I think on the bot for the gambling, there is a cooldown on that, so people aren't constantly spamming, like, the bot stuff, bot commands. I forgot that Nintendo Switch is getting paid online. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I don't understand why they're doing paid online. I don't understand why they're doing the paid online now. Like, why you can pre-order it. There just seems no reason to pre-order the paid, like, there's no reason for it. Why pre-order your online service? Do you need money that bad, Nintendo? Just... Anyway. Yeah, it has a cooldown to keep people from spamming the bot commands in the chat, so you can probably only do it every, like, 10 minutes or something. We don't have bingo on the chat. I don't think there's a bingo. I didn't enable that. I didn't enable bank heists or any of that either. So I think one of the things I'm kind of slowly moving towards more is adding more vlog stuff and more chat sort of stuff in the streams. Because one thing I've noticed is that people don't watch gaming anymore. Not a lot of people watch gaming on YouTube. I don't watch gaming on YouTube. I don't know a lot of people who are going to sit there and watch a whole live stream of just somebody playing a game unless it's like Fortnite. And I'm never going to play Fortnite, obviously. Yeah, I don't think we have the lottery ticket thing going either. I don't think I have the lottery ticket thing going, but remember, I'm like not really I'm not like, I probably shouldn't even have the bot for gambling, to be honest, because I don't use it. I don't use it. I don't know. I don't use it. Like, I don't have any incentives to give people. That's the thing. Because, like, I don't do multiplayer games. I don't have anything to give away. Like, so it's kind of moot, but what are the other ones? So Elder Scrolls 6, I'm guessing is probably going to be released. This is just speculation. At least a couple of years if they only gave us like, hey, we're working on it and nothing else. So as far as what else did they say? Oh, Fallout 76. I probably am going to skip Fallout 76 for E3. I know a lot of people are super excited about it, but it looks to me, does anyone else get like Rust sort of vibes? It really looks like Fallout Rust or DayZ or any of those type of games. Doom looked cool and a little cartoony. Yes, it did. Could you send me that video on Discord of that random shiny Abra? Oh, like a Pokemon? Like when I tried Pokemon? Maybe? Maybe? I don't even know if I still have it. I don't know if I've deleted all the Pokemon. If I have it, and I can probably put a link on the Discord. I could probably do that if I can find it. Rage 2 looked like I get into it. Rage 2! That one looked fun. My first ever Let's Play that I ever watched was a Let's Play of Jesse Cox playing Rage. And I had been mostly offline. Never really getting into anything like YouTube or any of that. So somebody I knew who had burned me like actual DVDs of Let's Plays. He's like, you would like this. You should watch this. You should watch this. Since I didn't have like internet speed high enough to even look at YouTube at that time. But I'll join if you could find it. Oh, you don't have to join my Discord. It's fine. Like, I'm not offended one way or not if you guys join my Discord or not. I'm never on it. I'm usually on another YouTuber's Discord that I really, really love, you know. So I'm usually not on my own Discord. But yeah, Rage 2 looks... Rage 2 I'm probably going to watch. I'm probably not going to play it, but I'm probably going to watch it. Because it seems like it's going to be the type of game that... It's going to be probably more of the same. I remember Rage 1 being a lot of back and forth from, like, your base. You drive through and you go to, like, this sort of Doom level. It was definitely, like, it was definitely a Doom-esque game. It was cool, though. I remember the wing sticks. It looks like the wing sticks are back, so that's going to be entertaining. Okay, how will you send it to me? Like, through chat. Well, I'm absolutely not going to stop what I'm doing to go look through videos to find a Pokemon Shiny video that it may not even be on my channel still, so that's not going to happen right now. But if you happen to be on my Discord, I might happen to drop it on there if I happen to go through my videos. I am going to go through and privatize all the Yokai Watch, or at least I'm going to unlist it, because even though I can't afford to lose the only ad revenue I get at the moment, I also can't give the impression that I'm like a Nintendo only channel, even though I did start out talking about Nintendo. I'm not a Nintendo only channel. I'm not a Pokemon channel. I don't have any interest in Pokemon, so I know you privatized it. I did privatize it. I might have deleted it as far as I know. Also, Wolfenstein is kind of interesting. Wolfenstein is coming to Switch, like the one that came out last year. That's going to be coming to Switch. That looks kind of cool if you're really into those type of games. The new one is going to be, like, they've changed up their gameplay style, which looks really cool because you can now play co-op if you want. And I know a lot of, there have been a couple of Let's Plays I've watched. I'm not the hugest Let's Play watcher, but I'll watch a good co-op of something like Saints Row. I'll watch a good co-op of those type of games when they're designed to kind of be played as a co-op. So the new Wolfenstein with the co-op option looks pretty interesting. I'm back. Welcome back, V Batteries. Welcome back. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be cool. Isn't that another one that takes place in like the 80s? Is that the new thing? I think that's the new thing. A lot of these games are kind of bumping into the 80s. I don't know if that's going to be a full game or kind of just an expansion too. I didn't get one impression one way or the other, if that's going to be a full game or just an expansion. So that one looked pretty neat. Wolfenstein Youngblood is what it's called. What's the next one? I did talk a little bit about Fallout 76. That one just looks like a multiplayer thing. I don't think I'll play it. I'm not a huge sort of open world RPG 3D sort of first-person-y game player anyway. And I'm certainly not a multiplayer sort of gamer. It just depends on the game, I guess. Because, like, I played the crap out of Friday the 13th until it really soured on me. Oh, who was the next one? Sony. Sony was another one I really wanted to talk about. Did I miss anything on, did I miss anything on Bethesda's E3? I don't think I missed anything with Bethesda. Sony, however. Sony went, like, so for Sony, if, like, as I was watching the show live, I was thinking, okay, so they have this elaborate setup, and they've got a guy playing a banjo-tar, which is great. I love the 6-string banjos that basically you tune them like a guitar, you're playing it like a guitar, but it's a banjo. I absolutely love those, and I totally want one. I was a little concerned at the end of that one that they were going to move every single game to a new location and the press conference was going to be like 4 hours. Did anyone else get that impression? But no, it was cool. The game that started out with the banjo-tar, Last of Us 2. I've seen a little bit of Last of Us 1. I don't think that's the type of game I could get into and play. I've seen it though, and the story looks interesting. It's just the mechanics of it. The controls seem like I would really struggle on Last of Us 1. Two heavy hitters. I like the atmospheric feel. Yes, absolutely. Do you play Smash Brothers? Very rarely, sometimes. We talked a little bit about Smash. I'll probably bring it back around in a little bit. Yeah, I was confused. I was wondering if they're going to move all those people. They did. It looked like they moved all of those people to a new venue. And that was so weird. But it was cool, like The Last of Us 2 being... You know, they start out in this sort of dance hall scenario and it's all a flashback in her head. That was pretty neat. And I'm glad the chat and, you know, the thing I was watching on it didn't do the really... How do I word this? Nobody acted like a jerk during the whole two girls kissing stuff, from what I saw. I think people have been pretty... They've behaved themselves pretty well, I guess. I was thinking Far Cry 5 or something. Yeah, I was thinking that we were going to see, like, the next Far Cry game. I think Far Cry 5 is out, right? I was thinking we were going to see the next Far Cry game, because those sort of games come, like, every year. That would have been at Ubisoft, though, had they been showing it. What else was at Sony's? Holy crap, I don't remember anything else at Sony's. What was the next one they did when they moved? Oh, that was, I can't remember the name of it. What was the name of it? It was like a Japanese, ancient Japan sort of version of Red Dead Redemption meets like The Witcher. What was that one? That was cool. The samurai game, yeah. I was picking through your content and I couldn't find the Pokemon streams. I know, I just privatized them a long time ago because I didn't want people searching for my channel for Pokemon knowing I would never deliver it. Ghost of Tsushima, that's what it was. That looked kind of cool. That looked kind of interesting. That almost looks like something I would play. Like, the sword fighting looked neat. It was just an interesting premise. I'm not the hugest Japanese mythology fan. Like, I'm not super into the culture. I don't have anything against it. It's just not, like, it doesn't have a huge draw to me as, like, the Old West or a gothic horror or something. The gothic horror definitely gets me. It was so beautiful, like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. It kind of did give that vibe. And to me, I got a lot of, like, the open world sort of Red Dead Redemption sort of feel, where you can just kind of wander around the landscape on your horse or whatever. Speaking of Sony and Red Dead Redemption, they didn't show anything. I was kind of hoping they would show something like, I know Sony's going to have some exclusive content for PlayStation 4 for the new Red Dead Redemption, which I'm super excited for. I'm very excited for that. I really want to see the new Red Dead Redemption. But, yeah. What was the other thing that Sony... Oh, Spider-Man. Spider-Man Arkham City is what I'm calling it, and so is everybody else. That one looks really fun. I would probably pick that up. That looks like a game I'd probably pick up, like, after about 5 years for $10 on console. Same thing with something like Injustice. Something I'll play casually for, maybe 10 hours. I'll play it for a week. So those type of games, they look cool, but I know me, personally, I'm probably not going to play them that much. But they look fun. I mean, if you're a huge Spider-Man fan, that looks pretty decent for a Spider-Man game. Crazy how people are freaking out because PS4 exclusive. I really wish we would have seen some of the PS4 exclusive Crouching Tiger, or Red Dead Redemption stuff. And I'm okay with that because I actually have the PlayStation and I have the capture card, so I will probably stream it. Assuming it doesn't get crap reviews when it comes out, I will probably be playing that day one. There's a few games like I really wanted to get, but because money is like just not an option right now, I just can't play a lot of games, and that's kind of one of the things keeping me from streaming lately is I don't have new games to showcase. I have a lot of old stuff that nobody's gonna care about. The one of the big issues being a gaming YouTuber is that you have to kind of be on top of the brand new game, and I can't do it. I don't have the bank account to buy every new game. Like today, I would totally be playing the Jurassic World game. I would totally be playing Vampire if I had money. I just can't buy them. I just can't buy either of them. They look great. I can wait. They'll go cheaper. Damn it, Clarence. He pinged everyone. Be right back. Who pinged everyone? I have no idea what you're talking about there. I don't know what you're talking about there. So, the other big Sony one, Death Stranding. Death Stranding looks like... how do I put this nicely? It looks like a lot of hype over something where it looks like they're just teasing little things, and my gut instinct on Death Stranding is going to be that it's like 10 hours of gameplay or something. Like, it really feels like it's going to be either really short. There's going to be something super disappointing about Death Stranding. I have a hunch. I have nothing to base this on other than, like, well, this is great. We're getting trickled this information, and it's Norman Reedus carrying around a baby in a backpack, and there's monsters you can't see. It really feels like they're going to set something up and it's not going to live up to expectations. That's just a hunch. That's just pure speculation from me. It looks amazing, but I was so confused. I don't know anything. I don't know what anything is about. It's basically sci-fi horror. I think that's what it's about. I think it's supposed to be a sci-fi horror, and I think they're supposed to give you like just trickle information in. And yeah, I think they're going to succeed in that, and they're definitely building buzz and they're building hype. My concern is, in the end, are we actually going to get something that's worth the hype? I mean, it's Kojima, so the other trailer had like Nazi zombies. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know what we're gonna get. It's so odd to me. It's so odd. So that, I mean, I don't know if I want to play it. I don't know if that's gonna be a game. It's probably a game that's gonna be like a $60 game that's 10 hours of gameplay that I will just pass on. But it looks cool. It looks cool. It looks really cool. I think at my heart, at my core, I'm such a casual gamer. So the other one, Kingdom Hearts. That one's coming. PS4 is gonna have the entire Kingdom Hearts series. Tired of incomplete games? Give me a complete game. Exactly. How many of these games, even games that I play, they get like half of the game and then they release the rest of it later. You know, it's even Mario and Rabbids, like they've got the Donkey Kong DLC coming out. Like, why wasn't this in the game when I bought it last year for $60? That's just kind of what it feels like. They lock off half of the game, or they don't develop half of the game just so they can sell you more later. That's part of why I didn't buy the Casa Bonita DLC. Well, that and like 10. I can't even justify $10 at this point. Hello, Axe said. I'm not saying your name right. Axe said, hello, welcome to the stream. We're doing mostly on YouTube. That's the one that's like, I gotta tune down Nightbot. That's my goal tonight. Tune down Nightbot. Unlist a lot of my old videos. It's a bad idea, but I think I need to do it. So what was I going to talk about next? Kingdom Hearts. Like, for people who love the old Kingdom Hearts games, I think it's cool that they can just finally get them all on one disc. Because for somebody like me, if I were going to go in, not knowing anything about Kingdom Hearts, not being a Disney fan, not any of that, I would not know where to begin with those. Okay, do I start with like the old games, the remix, the one that says 1.5? Like, where do I start? So if you put it all on a disc, that's great. I think that's awesome. Cam 3 looks like not gonna be good as Cam 2. I don't know, they just feel younger and the clothes aren't well designed. Not younger, but I don't know. Maybe more youthful looking. Maybe they just designed them, just not mature. And I've never played any of the Kingdom Hearts games. I think it's neat if you're a big fan of like Disney. You know, they've got Captain Jack in there, and yeah, did they have Star Wars characters in there? They probably do. Or they're going to in Kingdom Hearts at some point. Like, they're going to try and cram as many franchises in there as they can. And that's great if you're a Disney fan. I'm not a Disney fan. What's E3? I don't know. That's that thing somebody in California did. It's the letter E 3 times. Hello, Ricky G, Lord Blue Eyes. How's it going? She makes me feel like it's a prequel or something. Exactly. So yeah, I don't know. I'm probably not going to use this in entry to get into Kingdom Hearts. Because I think every time I play one of those kind of action-y open world RPGs, I get super bored and I never finish it. So I don't think I'll be buying Kingdom Hearts. I think that's going to be a pass as well. Which is why that's why Limited Run was like the big winner, because that's the one I'm like, yes, I want to buy this. Yes, I want to buy this. And they're all like reissue games. It's so sad. Except for the new one that they've announced, which will be Saturday Morning RPG 2. Saturday Morning RPG sold well enough to get a sequel, so hopefully they're actually going to start developing it, and it looks like they probably will. It's not like an official, hey, this is actually coming. It's just yeah, it looks like we can probably do this. So I'm super excited about that. I guess there's like basketball games and FIFA games and all this stuff. Like, I'm just gonna gloss over that. And anybody like surprised that they didn't show off a lot about the what was the one? What was the one that I was thinking that they were gonna show and they didn't? Well, Red Dead Redemption, obviously, they didn't show. I can't remember what the other one was now. I totally lost my train of thought because I saw this. So I have to talk about this. Cuphead, new DLC for Cuphead coming next year. I do have to talk about Cuphead DLC. I am actually a fan of Cuphead despite its meminess. I did really enjoy it. It made one of my top games last year. I would like to play as Miss Chalice. I think that's going to be fun. It's going to be fun that they're going to have, like, what, a whole new area with new bosses and new running guns and stuff. I think the new Cuphead DLC, even if I have to pay, like, $10 for it, I don't think it's going to be a problem because the Cuphead game was so well designed and it controlled so well, even though it was absolutely unfair and difficult. I think that's going to be fun. I do like Cuphead quite a bit. So I'm looking forward to that one. There was one moment I really had to laugh, though. For anybody who watched Bethesda's presentation, or Ubisoft, rather. For anybody who watched the Ubisoft one and they saw the Just Dance announcement, Just Dance games are out every single year. My issue with the Just Dance games are they're kind of like Dance Dance Revolution to me. They're something where they are not worth buying the second they come out. They go down to like $10. They go super cheap. You always want to wait because they're out every year. They're a dime a dozen. There's no reason to make a big announcement of it, in my opinion. So to lead E3 or to lead Ubisoft's presentation with Just Dance was kind of funny. I mean, it was interesting. It definitely got your attention, but I think for me, it led with that as, and I thought it was kind of weak to lead with that. Also, why is it coming out for Wii? Who has a Wii? Why is Just Dance 2019 coming out on Wii? I can almost understand Wii U. It's coming out on Wii. Like, that's 2 consoles behind. Like, why not come out in Game Boy Advance at that point, you know? Gotta market the hell out of it, yep. Welcome back, Black Demon and Five Nights at Freddy fan. Welcome back. Oh, man. The new Assassin's Creed game, that's coming out too. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, that one. Holy crap. I like where they're going with like ancient Egypt last year and ancient Greece now. I like that they have a choice. I think it's kind of cool because I am a pretty huge Xena Warrior Princess fan. I don't know if you can see them over there, but behind my Ouija board guitar. I do have all the Xena, so to be able to play as a woman in ancient Greece that's kind of a badass, that looks really fun. I'm not gonna lie, I probably will grab that eventually. Eventually. I didn't see it, but they pump them out too. They do, like every year. I have a Wii and a Wii U. Exactly. I think a lot of people who do have the Wii will also have the Wii U, or they'll have the Wii U and the Switch. I have a Wii in the other room in a closet. I have my Wii U here over on a shelf that I don't use, and I have my Switch hooked up behind my computer because I actually use it sometimes. Not so much, but to release something that, like, for that many generations back, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, I mean, I guess they don't cost any money to print a CD, so it's all, and I suppose it's all the same compatibility if you're on Nintendo, no matter what, but that's a weird one to have it on. I don't know, maybe because the Wii is still such a casual console and a lot of people still have theirs. Like, a lot of the people who would never buy a video game console bought a Nintendo Wii because of, like, bowling and the tennis stuff. And I need healing. Yeah, me too. Oh, man. What was the other ones that they were announcing? Oh, that's the one. Did anyone disappointed that Square Enix didn't say anything about the Final Fantasy VII remake? I didn't. I thought that they were gonna like show some gameplay because last year I'm pretty sure they made a big deal out of the Final Fantasy VII remake. But yeah, that was kind of weird. Like, why didn't they show any of it? They didn't say, hey, it's coming out now, or... I'm also surprised there wasn't a lot of, like, oh, you can buy this now, you can play this now for, you know. I guess there was a couple of, you can play this now for free on whatever. There was one game that dropped that was like, you can play it for free. I don't remember which one it was. It obviously wasn't super interesting. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that is coming out. EA, man. That was the other one. EA. EA's press conference. What did they even announce? A mobile game and some DLC for the Star Wars Battlefront game or whatever? Because they're like, we aren't ready, lol. Yes. I think that's probably the case. They probably have been working so much on it, and they're probably in over their heads. They probably are way behind schedule, and they just want to kind of just shove that under the rug. Oh, the other Square Enix game. I think it was a Square Enix game. The one where he plays a little kid and a superhero. That's such an interesting concept that, like, every world he imagines is a different world that you can actually see and play as or play in. That's such an interesting concept. Like, that looks like a really neat, unique sort of thing. I like a lot of the new, unique perspectives on games that they're doing now, where it's not always, okay, and then this is another Destiny clone, and this is another this or that, or whatever. So, speaking of Destiny clones, aren't they releasing some Destiny 2 DLC that... Seriously? Or something? Didn't they say something? Or is that Anthem 2? Or Anthem 1, or whatever? Like, I'm so not the target demographic for, like, Destiny sort of games that pretty much all of them look like that. I was honestly hyped for Smash, but I do want to see some other games. Yeah. The Quiet Man looks strange. Which one was The Quiet Man? Was that the one? So I might have to Google that one now. The Quiet Man. See, I like this format where I can just look up stuff while we're chatting. The Quiet Man. Square Enix reveals. Did I not see this? First Deaf Hero. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the one with the Deaf Hero. See, they're doing a lot of cool games on like that are coming out. But yeah, like the Smash, like I can see Nintendo. Like, my money was always on Nintendo winning this year for a lot of people, because if they were going to announce a brand new Smash that wasn't just a port, I can see, like, that a lot of people were going to be really hyped for it. And, of course, I was right about that, because a lot of people are so hyped for those sort of games. So to release one and have it not be a port, like, okay, good on you, Nintendo. You might get me to buy this one. Like, I wouldn't play Smash enough to buy, like, just a report or a rebranding of the one I already have on Wii U. I did with Mario Kart, but Mario Kart's more a game that I can just kind of pick up and play anywhere. So for something like Smash, I'm a little less the target demographic for it. My friend would. He loves Smash. Yeah, Smash is a hugely popular game. I have nothing against Smash. It is a very fun fight game. I am just not very good at it. I'm not competitive in it. I'm not the type of person that's going to sit there and play professionally. I'm not going to play in the tournaments. I'm not going to play even online against other people for the most part, because I know I'm not that good, and my goal is to win the next trophy. Or, like, I do like the trophy collecting aspects of Smash, or the little statues. I loved collecting those. I probably played more Smash than I normally would have, because they had so many little, like, trophies you could collect. So I loved that. I remember going through and playing with Donkey Kong just to get as many trophy things as I could get, or drops. There's some mode in the Wii U version. I can't remember what it was, but there's some mode in the Wii U version that I really liked. It was just that, where you just play as, basically, you're going through and just opening presents, or present balls, or prize balls, or something. I don't remember. One of the characters I'm hoping for is Banana Waddle Dee. I mean, come on, he deserves a spot. Is that a Kirby guy? See, I never played the Kirby games, but I think it's a Kirby guy. Oh man, so EA, oh god. What else did EA do? EA was probably the most underwhelming one because they're like, hey, we don't have loot boxes, but we're gonna have crate drops, but it's not a loot box, and it's gonna have like stuff you can put on your gun, but we're not gonna tell you that it's actually an upgrade for your gun to give you like unlimited ammo and make it OP. It's like you can rename a loot box whatever you want. You can call it the microwave burrito, but at the end of the day, it's still a loot box, you know? EA. I think I've given up on EA. I don't think I'm gonna bother with any of it. BioWare, Anthem is always online. EA confirms. Yeah, Anthem does not. Anthem looks like a boring Destiny clone. Anthem does not look interesting at all to me. But I'm not the target audience for that. I like cute indie games. I like unique concepts. I like a lot of that stuff. The Division looks so good, but they aren't that good. Also, Skull and Bones is edgier. Skull and Bones, that's another one. What do you guys think of Skull and Bones? Does that one look better than Sea of Thieves? Because I remember last year Sea of Thieves looked amazing, and then you come this year and they drop it and there's like nothing to do. So I didn't buy Sea of Thieves. Like, I didn't buy Sea of Thieves at all. I didn't even try it. There's a thing where you can sign up for Microsoft's service for $10 where you basically can play any game of theirs without actually buying it for as long as you have their service. I think that's a really great idea. That actually might get me eventually, if I have money in the future, to buy an Xbox. At some point. But I think I can play them on my PC too, right? I just need the store, so I don't even need that. I can just play them on my PC. I don't need the Xbox. Nice. I think my PC is probably more powerful than the Xbox at this point. I went in the Treehouse Live earlier and everyone was spamming Mother 3. Oh no. Were they? See, that's kind of one of the things I want to get away from on is like the Nintendo stuff. Because the Nintendo stuff, man. Like, I enjoy Nintendo. What I'm finding about myself is, like, some of the games I really, really love that are Nintendo games, and then some games I just am, like, the polar opposite for. You know, whereas something like Anthem, I'm like, it's just not for me. But for something like Splatoon, I'm like, that is so not for me, and I will never play it. It's like, I have a complete, like, not positive look about a lot of those games from Nintendo. I'm trying to see what other, like, games that they were announcing. I know they spent forever on, like, what was it, Command and Conquer mobile game or something? They spent forever on that. Like, I know that mobile gaming is more popular than I think a lot of us like to admit. And I certainly am one of those people who will play a mobile game depending on what it is. Like, I've put way more time in Star Trek Timelines than I probably should have, but... Oh man, who else, like the Skull and Bones game? What else is Skull and Bones doing? Like that one looks really cool. I don't know. Is that going to be another one where you have like multiplayer only, those type of games? Because if they're multiplayer only, you know, then why didn't they show that then? Exactly. Private hunting gameplay, the cinematic trailer. Yeah, Skull and Bones, man. That one might be a good one. But like with any of these Ubisoft games, like they're so... Like I played Assassin's Creed Origins a little bit, being somebody who's really super into like ancient Egypt and really into that time and that history. I couldn't play more than a couple hours of it. I got bored after a while because there's like this huge open world and I ended up wandering around and then I think I got lost because it let me go into the next area, but then I couldn't like just quick teleport back to where I needed to go and I went off on a side quest and so I never ended up playing it again because I got completely lost about what I was doing in it. I didn't see the new Beyond Good and Evil trailer. I saw a little bit of it and it looked okay. I never played the original Beyond Good and Evil. His next game should be a loot box simulator where you spend money for useless items in a loot box. That's pretty much every EA game as far as I've seen. No horror, and where was the SC6? Which one's SC6? StarCraft 6? Yeah, there wasn't any really great horror games coming out. Limited Run is releasing Layers of Fear. in a physical release for Nintendo Switch, like a complete edition with all the DLC. Soul Calibur 6. That was another one. Yes. Soul Calibur 6. I do want to talk about Soul Calibur 6. It wasn't at E3, but man, I want to talk about Soul Calibur 6. So, but before we get on to that, no, let's go right into it. I'm excited for Soul Calibur 6. I have been playing them since back when they were Soul Edge in the arcades in the 90s. I have Soul Blade on in my PlayStation collection, my PlayStation 1 collection. I have the Dreamcast Soul Calibur, and then I have all the Soul Calibur sequels up to a point. I think I might have missed Soul Calibur 5. That might be the one I don't have. And I did end up getting the one with Yoda in it because Yoda's adorable, and I'm kind of a bit of a fan of Yoda. I'm really looking forward to Soul Calibur 6. I'm not like the hugest fighting game person, but there's something about the way those feel. Like, they feel like they have a lot of weight to them because you can be a guy swinging a really huge sword and basically playing baseball with the skull of a Japanese girl or a Greek girl voiced by a Japanese voice actress. Have all except Soul Blade. Yeah, they're great. Like, I have Soul Blade. It's one of the best. Like, the first two I really, really love. GameCube, I have the one on GameCube also that I guess has Link as a exclusive. Oh my god, I thought I just saw Justin Y in the chat because of the Ninja profile pic. Like, Nightbot profile? I don't know who Justin Y is. Sorry. Yeah, like, the Soul Calibur, I want to know more about it. It looks like they were releasing some of, like, who's in it. Like, Ivy, of course, is back. Cervantes is back. I ended up maining Cervantes for quite a while. My initial favorite when I first started playing the game was actually Nightmare. It was my first big, like, this is my character, I love this character. It was Nightmare. It was the guy with the big sword, the big chunky guy. Justin Y is the guy who's always on every YouTube video. He's everywhere. I've never heard of him. Sorry. Ivy, always and forever. See, Ivy's cool. I did get a little traction playing as her for a while on Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast. I liked playing as her. I did end up trying to go through everybody and play as everybody. Later, though, as I kind of got a little older, I ended up really enjoying Cervantes a lot, and I ended up enjoying Keelik, actually. The guys with the sticks. I like the big stick fighting. You know, I really ended up enjoying a lot of those, and Sungmina, and Voldo I got pretty decent as for a while, so I would like to play a lot of Soul Calibur. I don't think anyone would want to watch it, because I'm not, by no means am I good at it. But it's fun. I really, really like it. So I'll probably pick that up eventually at some point. But, I mean, they didn't show any of it. That's a sad thing. Like, where is that? Like, another game I would love a sequel for. SSX. Snowboard Supercross. Where's the new one? I mean, they had one in, like, 2010. I would love a new one of those, because those are just really fun. I'm not a big sports fan, but, like, there's always something about being, like, so not into some genre, but having something like, oh, you would actually like this, though, despite the fact that it's not your genre. So I'm thinking, like, that. I'm thinking, like, those type of games would be great. Some of the older games, the older franchises that I always grew up with. What other games? Like, did I miss any? Did I forget to talk about any? I mean, Madden, I don't care about. That's sports. Who cares? They got a new Madden out every year. No one cares. Were there any, like, oh, you can download this right now sort of games? I was freaking out when Fortnite got on the Switch. I want to throw mine out the window. Oh, no. Don't throw Fortnite out the window. That's not a good idea. Or don't throw your Switch out the window because of Fortnite. Like, you don't have to play it. Was that the one where you can download it right away? That was the one I was thinking of. See, I didn't actually watch Nintendo's press conference. I'm going to probably have to watch it. But from what I saw, it looked like it was some DLC for Xenoblade, which I don't play. And I don't know what it is about these kind of new fantasy sort of open world RPG sort of games. They just look like they would just put me right to sleep. I can't get into the Tales games. I can't get into any of those. And that's nothing on the games or people who like them. I'm sure they're a blast to people who are really into that genre. Just as something like that vampire game looks really amazing to me, that would probably put some people to sleep. Nothing new from Xbox. Yeah, I didn't see a lot of new from Xbox. Just more continuations of old titles. That's the thing. Like, Xbox has this cool service where you can pay the $10 and just play anything, but they have so little. So I didn't even buy an Xbox. I have a 360. That was the last one. I never bought the Xbox One, and I'm not gonna buy the Xbox One X probably. Search Wiggly Potato on YouTube. That's okay. That sounds like a meme. I'm not like a meme channel. Don't want EA's, just E3. Just give me what was the biggest news from E3 that I needed to go over. Biggest announcements from Sony. Well, yeah, Death Stranding we knew about. Did they say something about Mario? Was there like new Mario content or something? Potat, not potato, okay? Sounds like a meme. Either that or it'll be porn. Don't lead me to porn. Here's what Ubisoft announced. Like, Ubisoft last year, I was so looking forward to like the South Park game, and I ended up loving that. That was, I think, as I recall, that made my list of my favorite game last year was South Park's Fractured But Whole. I loved that game, and I still want to play the Casa Bonita DLC. Maybe during the Steam spring sale, summer sale that's coming up in a couple of weeks. Maybe I might be able to pick that up. Money, man, money's just so bad. Metro Exodus looked really good. Is that or is it Metroid? Metro Exodus. Metro. Oh, yes. Sorry, gotta go. Catch you later. I'll see you lurking in my stream tonight. Thanks for being here, Frankie G. And thank you so much for subscribing. We should have the pop-up on. Maybe I don't on my vlog channel. I might not have the pop-up on the vlog, but thank you for being a brand new subscriber. Yeah, the new Metroid game. Those, or Metro, not Metroid. The new Metro game. I did not play any of the others. Those look really cool, though. Like, I think I have Metro 33 something sitting in my Steam library. I think I got it in a bundle. It's not a meme. It's a cute Shiba Inu puppy. Oh, puppies are cute. I like puppies. I do like puppies. What was the one game that I kept thinking looked like, kept looking like Fable? I don't remember what it was. There was some game that kept looking like Fable. I'm like, what is this? What is this? It wasn't Trials Prism? There's a Trials game coming. I never played the Trials games, but I watched that that Crash trailer thing, their montage they put together. That was pretty funny. Anthem, weird, looked like a Destiny. The Anthem game did look like Destiny. It looked like a ripoff of Destiny. I said that last year though during E3 that it kind of looked like Destiny. Yeah, Skull and Bones looks pretty cool. The Division 2, I mean, I guess the Tom Clancy games are good if you're that type of a person. Or if you're that type of person who likes them. I never really got into like the first person shooters, so it's something about Mario Party. They did. They are releasing a new Mario Party game. I don't know if it's a new. It says Super Mario Party is what it's called. That I don't know what it is though. I don't know what it's gonna be. Is it gonna be like just a lot of motion control stuff? Is it gonna be a lot of use the microphone again? Because I think a lot of those, when they take away just like the button pressing and they take away any strategy in Mario Party, that really kills the game when you can't strategically do something. And I know a lot of people like me, I don't want to be blowing into my controller or the microphone or anything, so I didn't really care for a lot of the 3DS Mario Party games, like the more recent ones. My favorite is probably the GameCube era. I really like the GameCube era era Mario Party games. Because they did a lot less gimmicky stuff with the controls. So for something like the new Mario Party game, I'm a little skeptical. If they kind of fixed where you basically can do everything right in a mini game and still lose, then I think it'll be better. But lately, a lot of the Mario Party games have been very much, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can play the game without even looking at it, and you might lose or you might win because it's all random, you know? Wait, there's strategy in Mario Party. I thought it was luck. There used to be a lot more strategy. It used to be a lot less luck-based in Mario Party. That might be part of why I don't play a lot of Mario Party, because they're so luck-based lately. And, you know, I like Mario. You know, I got a red Yoshi. That's what I play in Mario Kart. Now I kind of want to play Mario Kart now I'm talking about Mario. I might actually whip out Mario Kart tonight and play it on my Switch tonight at some point. I don't know if I'll stream it. But today, I think the biggest thing I want to do is just talk about E3 a little bit. And I think, do you guys like these just kind of hangout chat streams, or do you want gameplay? What do you guys think? Because I know if I'm playing a game that's like 30 or 40 hours, I'm not going to have like consistent, like there's going to be people who tune in for the first the second part. But once you get anything more than that, people tend to not tune in so much. I'm gonna go see ya. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Nero Saints. Welcome. Yeah, we're just having a little chat. Search Cornhub on Google. Maybe not. I like chat, but gameplay might draw in people. I don't know. And that's the thing. I don't know how to draw in people on YouTube gaming. Like, I tend to want to do more vlogging stuff personally. I'm setting up my second channel as like a rant and review sort of channel. So maybe I might drop a whole bunch more over there and see what happens. Thing is, that's not monetized over there. It's monetized here. But if I just go through and privatize everything, then when we do draw new people in, it's going to be less people saying play Pokemon, play Yokai Watch. Because like obviously those aren't going to be games I'm going to be playing. I want my main game to be Cyberpunk 2077. I hope it's good. I saw a little bit of that. It's Cornborn. That's okay. That's okay. So tomorrow I am going to be doing some gameplay. I just want to make sure everything was still set up for streaming. I was wanting to make sure that like the microphones were working, the audio issue was working. Today also, I didn't want to like commit to a full game. That's another thing lately. I don't have a lot of games that aren't super old that I want to get into. And I don't know, do you guys go through this also? Like once you hit a certain age, you just don't want to learn a new game. Like I'm sure it's fun, but I don't want to take time to figure out new controls and new ways of doing things. And it's like just let me play the game I know how to play already. I think that's kind of where I am with gaming at this point. Like, there's a lot of cool games that I really want to play, but I'm just going to go back and play all the old stuff. I'm just going to be playing Terraria again for the 500th time. Like, I'd love to play Vampire, but I don't have the money. A, I don't have the money to keep up with every new release, and B, I don't have the sort of draw that can justify buying a new game for every week. So, that's another thing. I dare you to play a first-person shooter game. I mean, I could probably play Left 4 Dead, which I have on the channel before. I have played Left 4 Dead. I'm not very good at it. Sometimes if a game is so real-looking, I just kind of get off-putting by it. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes. I definitely like a lot of the retro-style games. I like a lot of pixel graphics. I like being able to see everything. Like, I think that's why I love Terraria more than something like Minecraft, because I can just see all around me. You know, I can see what's above my character. I can see what's below my character for the most part. Dare you to play Grand Theft Auto Vice City? I have Vice City. I've played it. I don't think I could capture it. I couldn't capture it because it's on PlayStation 2. Yeah, I've got Grand Theft Auto 1 sitting over there. Like, that's my Grand Theft Autos 1 and London. Grand Theft Auto 1 in London. Those are mine. And 2. 1, 2 in London. 2 was really good. I liked Grand Theft Auto 2. I probably could play Grand Theft Auto 5 on PlayStation, but I don't know if anybody actually cares about the story. Like, I've never played it, I've never watched a Let's Play, and I'm never going to play multiplayer on it. There's just no point. I'm not a multiplayer gamer. But yeah, I could probably play Grand Theft Auto 5 at some point. I do need to bring in the PlayStation at some point, because it's not mine. Which GTAs do you have? I have 1, London, 2, 3, and Vice City, and 5. Oh, I think I have 4 on 360 also. I skipped San Andreas because that looked a little too real life. it didn't look real life. I liked Vice City because it was the 80s. Vice City was kind of cool. I remember years ago playing that when it came out. So I like that one quite a bit. Tomorrow will be a Jackbox stream, probably. Barring any like disasters or any like play GTA 4. I do not like GTA 4. I liked driving around listening to Heaven and Hell because I'm kind of a Black Sabbath fan. Even the Ronnie James Dio era, which wasn't quite as good as the Ozzy era, but you know. So I liked driving around listening to the music in it. But man, I got stuck between 2 missions that I just couldn't do, and I stopped playing it. And I just didn't like all the cell phone stuff and all the going on dates, and you got your buddy that always wants to hang out. Like I don't want all these like needy people. Like I'm bad about getting back to people in real life who message me and stuff. Like, but tomorrow we will have so one of the things I've been trying to do is trying to move my channel more into my age group, which is gonna sound worse than it is. So I did invite some people to come play Jackbox tomorrow that are YouTubers I really like. I do have a promise of one of them being on mic with me to kind of be entertaining. My favorite YouTuber of all time. So hopefully, barring anything of like getting super swamped and not being able to, I do have interest from my favorite YouTuber, Doomcock. Everybody loves Doomcock. So hopefully we'll get him on voice tomorrow and play some Jackbox. I think that's going to be like probably one of... If I can't be entertained while I'm playing a game, then, you know, it's going to be one of the most entertaining streams I will ever do, probably. For me. For myself to be entertained by. But yeah... So hopefully everything will go well. It'll probably be tomorrow, 2:00 Central Time. Buy a PS2, you can get one for $0 because literally no one plays it. I have a PlayStation 2. I have oh, it's in the other room. I do have a PlayStation 2. I've played Vice City. I have no intention of ever playing Vice City again. I've played Vice City. I played the crap out of it. I mean, there's no reason for me to play it on my channel. Especially with all the music that we get copyright claimed. Holy crap. I love driving around, like, listening to the metal stations and the 80s stations. They played a really good Tears for Fears song, Pale Shelter. Like, I love that first album of Tears for Fears. It was amazing. So, you can, like, listen to that and then flip over to the metal station. They've got Madhouse, Madhouse from Anthrax. I want to say they had an Iron Maiden song. I know they had Judas Priest, probably Breaking the Law or Living After Midnight, something like that. Vice City is impossible without buying equipment. I would have to buy a specific, like, capture device because I have the Elgato HD 60 thing for the PlayStation and for the Switch. I would have to buy like probably some sort of capture something or adapter or something, so it would be impossible. I don't have the money for it. I do not have the money to buy any equipment to hook up. Plus Vice City just is so clunky and janky anymore. Like I have such an aversion to that early 3D. They're just so impossible to control. I tried to go back and play like, what was it, Mario 64, and that was just a piece of crap compared to, like, Mario Odyssey. Grand Theft Auto Vice City is the only one that I finished or beat. I think the only one of the Grand Theft Autos that I beat was probably the first 3. The first 2. Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2 in London. I don't remember if I beat Vice City. It's been like 20 years since I've played it. It's literally been 2001. Did that come out? Maybe like maybe 99. I want to say 99. Yeah, it's been almost 20 years since I've played it. So for me to go back and play a game I haven't played in 20 years, like unless it's an Atari game, then those are a little easier to kind of pick up. Vice City 81%. I don't know if they had percentages. It's been so long since I've played it. But I liked it quite a bit. I liked it when I played it 20 years ago. Like, if I'm playing older games, I don't know. I do want to go back and finish Saturday Morning RPG at some point. And I know that's super self-indulgent of me. But at the end of the day, if I'm miserable playing something, then it's going to kind of show. If I'm playing something just because, you know, people like Yokai Watch, for example. If I were to play that and it was just such a slog to get through... and I was just having so little fun towards the end. It really shows. So, yeah. I think... I don't know what else I was going to talk about on the stream. Is there anything else we were going to talk about? I do want to add more vlog stuff. I want to add more chat stuff where we just kind of hang out. Something not super long. Maybe something where we talk about games or talk about stuff like Star Wars or Star Trek. I want to do more of that. I don't know if I want to throw that on my other channel or if I want to throw that here. But like, no matter what, this channel, I'm going through some revamping of this channel. Dr. Strange McDuck. Jesus, what happened here? What do you mean what happened here? Nothing happened here. What do you mean what happened here? I don't know what happened. Basically, I'm just kind of wrapping up, and I don't know like what I'm doing other than I don't know what else I wanted to talk about today. I think that was it. Just a little fun stuff like what was going on at E3. I think that was all that was really going on at E3 this week. That was the big thing. It looks like you're slowly dying, very, very slowly. I think so. Well, my channel's been dead for like since probably November of 2016, to be honest. I knew immediately when like I got, 2,000 subs for Yokai Watch, or 3,000, and then Pokemon came out like the next month. They're like, oh shit, these are all gonna disappear. So I knew that real quick. You know what I did? I typed in weapon cheats. Too much. I don't until I got infinite ammo in VC. Your channel died when Yokai Watch died. Exactly. And that's the big problem. That's why all of it is going away. So if anyone wants to download it now. It's going away. It's all getting unlisted so that YouTube's algorithm can finally fuck off. I'm so tired of it. I don't know what else to say. YouTube's algorithm is really killing my channel. I have been, for the last year and a half, I have been doing other games. I have been covering other stuff. I have been doing... Yeah. Wait, what? Seriously, like YouTube's algorithm can just... suck one, it can suck a big fat one for all I care. I'm so tired of YouTube's algorithm. So all of my Yokai Watch stuff is getting unlisted. I was going to do it in January, but YouTube's ad revenue, their monetization policies changed. So I had to leave a certain amount of stuff on the channel even to get monetized. Basically, the only stuff that was getting views and time. And now that I've reached the time for the year, I can just unlist it all. So I am going to unlist it all, and it's really going to hurt me financially, but I think it'll be better in the future. I mean, you still have 5,000K. That's good money. I don't get paid for 5,000 subscribers. You have to actually have people watching your videos to get paid. Yeah, that's... Look at the last... Here, let me show you my last... I should really just show you my analytics page, but I don't think you're allowed to show it. I'll show you my, yeah. So yeah, we're live right now. I've got 3 people watching. You probably not one of you has seen an ad either. Past live streams. 66 views, 54 views, 64 views. I'm not getting more than like 70 views on anything. Yeah, I'm not getting more than 100 views on anything. 5,000 subscribers don't mean shit if they don't watch your stuff. So no, I have not been paid for YouTube for months. You have to make $100 on ad revenue to even get paid. I don't get paid every month. I don't get paid every second month. Take that as you will. We're not allowed to actually say how much you make, but I can definitely tell you I'm not getting paid every month. No, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. I'm definitely going to try and shake things up because I can't afford to start a new channel over again, but I also can't afford to only be marketed to people who are here for Yokai Watch because that's never been what my channel is about. And that's my biggest rule of advice to anybody who does start a YouTube channel. Never go with the thing that gets popular, because I see all these channels like Geeks and Gamers and World Class Bullshitters that get like 50,000 subs for just talking about Star Wars, and all of those people are going to leave the second something else comes along that they're like super into. Whereas you get a channel like somebody like Doomcock who does a little Star Wars, a little The Expanse, a little of this, a little of that. Like his channel is going to slowly grow and rise. Same thing with the Midnight's Edge guys, same thing with all that. Like, they're basically general entertainment channels. They aren't specialty in one thing. So anytime you specialize in one thing, your channel will shoot up very quickly and it'll, like, just die immediately. So, here's an idea. Go halfway across the world and bring out Yokai Watch. I wouldn't even want to do that at this point. The franchise has been as toxic as Pokemon, in my opinion, so... Fortnite. I am not going to play Fortnite. Watching Rainbow Six stream and 2 people were called child services. Yeah. Read my comment. Well, I can barely read it. 2 people were called child services and pastrami thick boy. Yokai Watch died, so did Abdallah Smash. You know... But his channel's all, like, Nintendo in general. This is why I think gaming channels in general are dying. Like, I wanna get away from just gaming. I do a lot of other stuff other than just gaming. So if I do, like, a live stream like this is gonna have more hits than anything else. And it's gonna hurt me, and the only ad revenue I get, the, 50 cents a day in ad revenue I get from the old stuff, will definitely, it'll hurt, I won't have, $100 every 4 or 5 months. Which I absolutely need, and that's my gaming money. That's my spending money. But it might do more for my channel in the future. And hopefully it'll shake up the algorithm. If not, I'm going to have to go on another channel, and I don't want to start over again on another channel. Get a job then. How do you know I don't have a job? How do you know this isn't, like, my hobby job? It's like, you don't know. This might be my secondary one. There's a great place called Starbucks. It pays great. Starbucks doesn't pay great. Starbucks will pay you like $11 an hour. McDonald's also like $8 an hour. I mean, it'll be more than YouTube for sure. But no, I mean, YouTube I don't view as like a job. I never made money like job money on YouTube. I've never made job money. I made as much last year on YouTube when things were good. And the year before, my channel didn't really start taking off in 2016 until like the last month. So I made, yeah, I mean, if it would have been the whole year, yeah. But I made about as much in 1 year on YouTube last year as I would at a real job for a month. So, and at a shit job, So YouTube is not a job. I have no idea. Like, I have nothing writing on YouTube. I have no... Like, I don't have a mortgage tied up in YouTube. I don't have any of that. I don't have a bank and stream it. No. KFC's the same. Like, you guys don't realize that, like, fast food in general is going to pay you nothing. The service industry in general is going to pay you nothing. And you have to deal with people, and you have to deal with bullshit. But, if you look at a channel like Abdallah Smash, he's definitely got hit... Whereas I don't, because he actually has, a mortgage, which really sucks for him because all he's doing is putting up the same content he always did. For me, I got kind of big on changing my format. And now that I want to go back to what I actually want to do, I don't have viewers because YouTube's algorithm sucks. So Sportswear store. Stores are stores. Stores are shit. Don't work at a store. So what now? Tomorrow is gonna be a Jackbox stream. Tomorrow's probably gonna be a Jackbox stream. I do have my all-time favorite YouTuber in the whole world, and who knows? That might lead to something. That might lead to more vlog sort of opportunities. I might have to just completely do a different channel. I might have to rebrand this. I might have to delete all my old stuff and start over. I don't know. If privatizing or if unlisting all of my Yokai Watch stuff doesn't help anything, then I will have to probably in a couple of months change over to a different channel, which is fine. A bus driver. Bus drivers don't really make that much either. It's like basically I think anybody who gives you the impression that they're making a lot of money on YouTube doesn't realize that YouTube is kind of that thing you can do for a short period of time, unless you're PewDiePie. Like PewDiePie or Jacksepticeye, those guys are millionaires. Your average like little tiny channel, 5,000 subscribers is not a lot. Don't get me wrong, I love you guys very much. I appreciate everyone who does drop down a subscription. But it's not going to be the thing that, like, turns YouTube into anything more than this fun thing I do in the afternoon on a free day, you know? It's fun, and this is fun, and, you know, sometimes people throw tips at you, and it's great, you know? Sometimes people can use the Streamlabs link and throw, like, $50 donations that I actually see because I don't have to wait 4 months to get paid. And that's great. But the real tragedy of YouTube, if you're a gaming channel and you're not sticking to one game, that's the real tragedy of it. Like, set fire to the rain. That doesn't work. Welcome back, Starchild. You got called away. Yeah, I think we're just like chatting about YouTube at the moment. I'm warning people that, yeah, I am gonna go ahead and privatize all that. I can't afford to like lose the, you know, 50 cents to $1 a day in ad revenue that I get, but at the same time, I can't afford my channel to be stagnant. I can't afford it to be dead. It's not doing me any good to have a dead channel with 5,000 subs that nobody watches. And every time I do get a new sub for an old video, or I get a view on an old video, those people don't stick around and subscribe. You know, people, every day I see comments on, I would like a Robonyan, or I would like this yokai, or that yokai. It's like, thanks, I streamed that a year and a half ago. I don't play the game anymore. Like, I subbed because I love this game you played once a year and a half ago that you'll never touch again. Oh, bye, I'm unsubbing. But it's just clickbaited. I mean, clickbait stuff is great if you want a lot of people not sticking around. I want people sticking around and hanging out because they want to hang out and they want to watch games, or they want to hear vlogs, or they want to talk about stuff. So you're kidding and you make money. Well, I actually, I hate doing this, but I think I might have to start a GoFundMe for the cat vet bills. I mean, so my cat's an idiot, and he ate some foam, and he had to get it cut out of him because he's a stupid idiot, and I love him, and I don't want him to die when he's an idiot. So yeah, his vet bills are like between 2 x-rays or 2 sets of x-rays, ultrasound, and surgery. It's like probably about $5,000. So between that and a lot of other crap, I mean, I might do that. I don't know, but I don't think YouTube gaming is going to be the thing that does it. I don't think YouTube gaming is ever going to be the thing that does it. So. And that's just one of the sad things about it. Like, that is just one of the sad things about it. Let him die, let him shrivel up and die. Oh, YouTube gaming? Well, YouTube gaming's dead anyway. I mean, I know people on YouTube who do gaming to like 20 people, and that's it. And then they end up falling into this whole habit of having to mod everybody. They have to moderate, or they'll... And it's not that they have to, it's like they feel like it's rewarding their 5 or 6 regulars. So you see a stream of all modded people, of all mods. And I don't think that's very healthy for a stream either, because that just kind of, if you're a new viewer coming in and you see everybody in chat modded, I think that's kind of off-putting to a new viewer because it seems like a clique then, like a club, you know? Twitch sucks. Twitch is like all game. I don't understand anything about Twitch. Twitch has like all these things like bits and plugins and raffles and all these little giveaway sort of things, and Twitch is like a whole other thing. I'm a little too old to deal with a lot of the gaming stuff. Speaking of mods, yeah, there's no reason. Like I can auto moderate my own channel with like 3 people watching. And then that's kind of the biggest downfall. Read my comment. Did I miss one? Sell your kidney, become a prostitute. I am already. I'm prostituting myself on YouTube every day. That's just what you apply to Twitch. Yeah, but if you don't do all that stuff, then nobody's going to watch. It's like the same thing with having Fussbot. I don't think anybody watches if you don't have a lot of the bots going. You know, if you don't have like rolldice and flipcoin and all these things. Is that true? See, I don't stream enough. I'm not enough of a gamer. That's my biggest thing. I'm not enough of a gamer. Like I can get interested in games. I like video games just fine. I am not gaming constantly for 12 hours a day. I can't sit there and marathon games. I can't sit there and live stream every single day, you know? Also, bits are a way the community give back in some way. Go work for a porn company. Who would hire me? Who would hire me? No, nobody's hiring me. But no, like, and bits, like, the thing about Twitch is, like, you have to pay, like, you have to pay them half of what you get in anyway. It's worse than YouTube. You have to pay them half of what you get. So yeah, bits are great, but I've been streaming all day on Twitch. Twitch is up. I had one person chat and they probably left. Oh my god, this is depressing. I know. It is kind of depressing, isn't it? So I don't know. Like I think the gaming part on YouTube might just go. I think we might just stick to vlogs and stuff. I would love to vlog about Star Trek. I would love to vlog about Star Wars. I would love to do a lot of that stuff. I would love to do like live complaining. There's a huge market for that. Like that's the one thing you're not going to get demonetized on, but it's also not going to be something you're going to get monetized on if you cuss and swear a lot. But like that's kind of where I shine, is like I can't sit there and play the exact same game for all eternity. That's one of the big things about YouTube gaming that a lot of people don't realize, is that people only subscribe to a gaming channel for one game. I only subscribe to Python GB for Terraria. I don't watch anything else he does. And I haven't watched him in months because I don't really want to watch Terraria right now. And that's one of the biggest problems with YouTube gaming, right? Start playing CSGO on stream. Spend $20 to make $100 selling skins. I don't have $20. I don't have $20 to buy a game that I don't know how to play and I would be terrible at. Like, I would never get any drop. Like, I would never be good enough to get anything to drop. Plus, it's multiplayer. There's no way I could practice at the damn thing to get good. That's another thing. Like, people don't understand. I am not a gamer. I am not a multiplayer gamer. I'm not a first-person shooter gamer. I think that's the biggest thing. I'm not a gamer. At the end of the day, I'm not a gamer. Like, I'm a casual at best. I like video games just fine. I also like movies and books and all kinds of things, like TV shows, or at least I used to when they were still good. I'm not a gamer. Like, like I could never spend $20 on CSGO because I would never play it. I would never. It's like I could probably have like load up Seraph's thing. But yeah, I mean, maybe I should just do this over on Twitch or something tomorrow. I don't know. If I just streamed exclusively on Twitch, might that be a thing? Do I need to just shut this channel down and move over to my other channel? Would that be advisable? Like, that's kind of one of my biggest questions to the stream in general. But I mean, I know that like nobody's gonna watch the back and tell me in the comment section. Like, what do I do? Do I just shut it down? Because, like, I'm going to go through and privatize a whole bunch of stuff and lose any income I have in the hopes that it'll draw in new people. I don't think it's going to draw in new people. I can put E3 in the title and get, like, 3 people who subscribe, which is great. I love you guys. I love that you guys want to hang out. But no matter what I do to my channel, I'm not getting new viewers in for any reason. There's just no reason to come over here. As far as I can tell from YouTube's algorithm, like it thinks, oh, your demographic, even though I look at my demographic and it's like 18 to 34-year-old males, which is fine. Like that's a perfectly understandable demographic. But why? So why am I so marketed towards the kind of 9 to 13-year-old Pokemon and Yokai Watch fan base? Why is that the demographic that I have, right? Why is CSGO? Meet friends, ask for expensive skins, make money. I don't like CSGO. I would get so bored with that quicker than I got bored with Friday the 13th. Like, quicker than Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th was the exact same game over and over again for all eternity. I got so bored with it. That's at the end of the day, I stopped playing Friday the 13th because I got so bored doing the exact same thing over and over again. And I'm looking through drawers, and I'm waiting for this. Oh, and now I'm Jason, and people are trying to fight and take my mask off, and it got really boring after a while. It's a great game, but I cannot play that anymore. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to go and probably destroy my channel here. I'm gonna modify some stuff. I'm gonna maybe rebrand it. I might rebrand it. I was thinking just RG42 because that's what's on my Discord. Does RG42 sound okay? Because random game user 42 is such a mouthful. So I was thinking about retramp. Get a husband. Oh, you guys. But I think that's what I'm gonna spend the evening doing, and maybe tonight is I have to go through and privatize a lot of stuff or unlist it, because there's no reason to have the stuff on the channel. It's not gonna bring any traffic to the channel. It's gonna be a bunch of dead videos that make about 50 cents a day, and yeah, it's better than nothing. But dear God, it will save me some stress. maybe I don't know. It might be a completely. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I do appreciate you guys wanting to hang out and listen to me talk about E3 and YouTube again. It has been very fun, and I probably should have cut it off once I got done with E3. But hopefully all of my all of the audio issues will be fixed tomorrow. And if you guys do end up tuning in and just want to see me entertained for about an hour or whatever, however long it'll be, seems like we're gonna have Doomcock on tomorrow, which is amazing. Adopt an 8-year-old kid that can make money working in KFC. I have 8-year-old kids flirting with me, and I'm like old enough to be their mother, which is crazy. But no, it's just one. Please don't end the stream. I don't know what else to do though. What else is there to do? What else is there to do on my stream? Don't end the stream. But yeah, I'm going to go through and I want to rebrand. I did set up my other channel here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Talk with me. I can talk for like a half an hour before I have to actually do anything. I look at my arm like I have a watch. I don't have a watch. What's a watch? Who has a watch anymore? So where's my other channel? My other channel. What game are you playing? I'm actually not really playing anything this second. Not this second. I was going through E3 was the thing I was doing. I was going over what was in E3. So this is like my other channel. It was originally like After Dark. It was gonna be where all the porn games were going, but then I stopped playing a lot of those games because I'm not the hugest gamer. So I was gonna do the rant and review channel and then change out the banner here. It has about 100 subscribers. It is not monetized, and I've got it all set up for all the stuff like I want to do, like all the shit I watch, which is basically like Doomcock, Midnight's Edge, The Geeks and Gamers, SC, Comic Artist. I watch all that stuff, right? I watch like the people talking about Star Wars. So I was gonna kind of rebrand and have a sort of creative outlet over there. You play a vid that's a meme? No, memes aren't really where I'm going. They're not in the direction I'm going. I guess is the best thing. Memes are not in the direction I go with my channel. But I was thinking, I was thinking maybe if I go over and just shift everything over there and leave this stuff up. I mean, I do have that as a backup if my plan fails miserably at unlisting everything. So I am going to unlist all of the I'm going to unlist all of the Yokai Watch. It's just not going to be, you're not going to be able to search for it. It's not going to be on the channel. I might put some links. If people want to message me over Discord, I can always like give them the link for it if they need it. But I'm not going to let it be searchable. And that's all unlisting does. I could privatize it as well, but I think unlisting it might be better. Actually, it's not a meme. See, I'm not a meme person. I don't know. My biggest thing, like my biggest creative outlet lately is Twitter. I have been on Twitter, like, writing books, basically. Books worth of stuff. I have been writing books worth of stuff on Twitter because it's my creative outlet. It's where my interests are lying, and I'm knocking over my gum. Also, raspberry, very good gum. It's the loudest thing ever. But that's kind of where my interests have been lying, is more vlog stuff. I mean, I'm definitely throwing more vlog stuff on the channel. I'm definitely going to search Wiggly Potot. It's okay. It's okay. Oh no, don't put a link on my thing. So my favorite YouTuber put a link saying he's going to be over here tomorrow. That's a big deal. Like, that's a huge deal for me. I'm super nervous about that. Because, like, if somebody I have a great deal of admiration and respect for is, like, gonna humble me with his presence, that's really awesome. I don't want to play any videos that are, I don't want to play any videos that are, like, copyright stuff. Go see him. Who? Go see who? What do you mean go see him? I don't want to play any copyrighted stuff on my channel because that's somebody else's stuff and they might get me. But I don't want to do that. Hey, Roundtable, June 19th. I will do that. That's not the day. I have tickets for Rift Tracks that I bought. Okay, Rift Tracks is Thursday. That's another thing. Like, I can talk about Rift Tracks all day. I can talk about Star Wars all day. I can talk about Star Trek all day. I would love to jump on the bashing Kathleen Kennedy bandwagon. I would love to get in on some of that. I'm basically getting on that on Twitter quite a lot. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, it's at Random Monkey. It's probably in the description if you guys do want to follow me on Twitter. That's the best way to get a hold of me. I just don't want to play like other people's stuff. I mean, I guess the point of today's stream was, well, first E3, and now we're into like vlog territory. So we're definitely keeping some gaming on the channel, but I want to bring in more vlog stuff. I want to bring in more reactions to things. I want to bring in more ranting, I guess. I love just staring at a camera and talking. And if I can do that and still do live stuff and still do, you know, not copyright, believe me, you can play 30 seconds of copyright stuff. That's not how fair use works. Fun fact, fair use, you need express written permission. That 30 seconds rule is a myth. That is not how fair use works. But, you know, that's okay. You can play it as long as the bots don't get you, is basically the unspoken rule. You can play enough to avoid the bots. That's why I don't play a lot of Nintendo games on my channel. Now also that's a video I really want to do, is make a video on what's the difference between a copyright strike and a copyright claim. And a lot of people don't know the difference between a strike or a claim, so that's another thing I want to like incorporate on my channel. More just editorials, more vlogs, more ranting, more there's a lot of stuff I kind of get passionate about, and I want to keep gaming every now and then. I don't want to commit to a stream every day of the week though. I think that's a big shit, Nintendo games. Yes, Nintendo games are not the greatest. Like, that's one thing that I see a lot between Star Wars fans and like Nintendo fans, and there's a lot of people out there that are so invested in their fandom that that's their identity. Once you say, hey, I didn't really care for, you know, Splatoon or Pokemon, you basically are attacking their identity. And I see that all the time in the Star Wars community. I see that all the time in like the Star Trek Discovery community even. If anybody knows anything about me, I hate Star Trek Discovery worse than anything I've ever seen in my life, ever. Like, worse than Hitler, I think it's worse than Hitler. Star Trek Discovery, I think it's safe to say, is worse than Hitler at this point. So I can sit there and rant at a camera for like forever. I would love to get a better camera at some point. I think it's fine for now. But yeah, I want to do so much of that stuff. Like, I want to keep gaming on the channel every now and then. When I find a cool game, I want to showcase. I don't want to do full-on Let's Plays, though. My biggest, moving forward with the channel, the biggest thing that I want to do is, like, you know, here's a couple of streams of this new game I'm playing. What do you guys think? Here's my thoughts on it. Here's my review of it. Here's me vlogging about whatever current thing that's happening that I'm interested in while I game in the background. That's the biggest thing. From tomorrow, I'm on summer break. Awesome. See, and if summer break starts tomorrow for people, that's going to be a fun one. That's going to be a fun one. So, so tomorrow I will have somebody else on microphone with me. Hopefully, assuming everything goes right. If he put an announcement, he's committed to it. Oh, and now I'm nervous, and now I'm probably not going to get any sleep because of it, because I'm scared to death. But, but yeah, if I have somebody else on microphone, that might be another thing. And I've talked about this with a friend of mine here, my favorite YouTuber, where possibly in the future, there might be some sort of live streaming on his channel where I can kind of come in as sort of a sidekick and do some more creative vlog stuff, while at the same time not scrubbing my whole gaming channel, because I do want a gaming channel, but I want to bring in other stuff too, like that. I don't want to just be a Yokai Watch channel, or just be, and that's the biggest problem with gaming channels, is that they get so sucked into one game. So if you don't diversify your stuff, people are going to think, oh, well, you played like a month of Friday the 13th straight, so you're a Friday the 13th channel. It's like, that's not it. So if I do stuff like that, if I do sort of live streams, I might want to keep the streaming to Twitch if, like, the channel picks up at all. In Serbia, they advise kids to work at McDonald's. McDonald's is a bad place to work, but they're a good place to eat. I kind of want to eat there now. Damn it. I made tacos last night. I can reheat what's left. I don't want McDonald's. I can't eat McDonald's anymore. Ever again. No more fast food. But yeah, it's one of those things. Like, there's so much stuff I want to do. There's so much work on the channel I want to do. And I think it's going to be more fun for everybody if we have, like, a lot of people show up in the future, and we have a lot more content than just, I'm playing Terraria again for, you know, the 800th hour straight, or I'm playing this again, because I love the classic games, like I love my classic staple of games like Parkitect and Terraria, and I'll probably always play those, but I want to showcase like one or two games here and there while I stream, and then I want to have more focus on vlogs and things, and more live streams like this where we just chat. If I'm doing live streams, I don't want to do all gaming live streams, you know? Because gaming is such a dead thing on YouTube, I think. I don't think anybody does well with gaming unless you are typical gamer, or, you know, or unless you're doing like Jacksepticeye, very short edited 20-minute gaming blocks. And that's not me. I don't do 20-minute gaming edits, you know. I don't edit. I'm not good at editing. I'm really good at pointing a camera and going. I'm really good at live interaction. I worked at McDonald's. I'm sorry. No, McDonald's is great. They have food that's really horrible for you, but it tastes really good, and they're really good in moderation. But I have not heard good things about how they treat their employees or what's in the food. Are you a virgin? Obviously not. Obviously not. Seriously. That's a funny question. Like, I'm old as dirt, so obviously not. Hello, Prime Time. Welcome. We're doing the dual stream thing today. This is probably not going to be the super longest. I'm probably going to wrap up pretty quick here anyway. I just want to make sure all of my audio stuff was working, and I want to make sure I kind of went over some of the E3 stuff. Are there any of those games from E3 that look interesting that you guys might want me to play? You can see in the eyes if someone's a virgin. True story. Fun thing about that is you can definitely tell when somebody isn't anymore. Like, if you notice somebody and you can really see in like their mannerisms the next day, that's a true story. You can definitely tell. Color your hair pink. I need to fix it. It needs to go more red because it's definitely fading. I don't think I'll go pink though. I don't think I'll go pink. I do have the stuff to go purple. I might go purple. I hate being associated though with like the social justice warrior, liberal arts sort of people who have like the really horrible, hateful people who yell at people for like, you know, oh, your cultural appropriation of this and that. Like, so are you by speaking, you know? Language is culturally appropriated. Go to hell, people. Like, that's so I'm like kind of concerned about dyeing my hair funky colors because of those people. I don't want to be associated with those people. I have pink tips. See, that's awesome. Like, one of the things I was wanting to do was like purple on the bottom, but it really needs it. Play Beyond One. Which one's Beyond One? Now I gotta look it up. Beyond One. I like having my tablet here. I need to set up my other camera on my tablet. That's what I need to do. I used to love that format. Remember when I used to do that when I was playing like tablet games and I'd have the camera on my hand so you could see what I was doing and then like it was captured so you'd have it like on 2 or 3 screens. I like having a lot of screens. Oh, Beyond Good and Evil 1. I haven't played that. Oh, that's alright. No worries. Beyond Good and Evil. I don't know. Maybe I'll play Beyond Good and Evil. There's a lot of older games I want to play. Crap. So that's one thing I could do is like maybe once a week, just do like a gaming stream once a week, and the rest of the week more vlogs. I want to add more vlogs for sure. I want to add more vlogs and more pink and purple and black. That looks good. Actually, I was going to, when I was like 15, I was going to have black and then just right in the front, purple. Because I did have black for a while. I don't know if you guys ever saw my black hair. I do have a picture of it on my Discord. Let's see if I can pull it up. That's Tarman from Return of the Living Dead. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. Where's my picture? Here you go. Here you go. That was like what I looked like once upon a time. It's probably 14, 15 there. I'm a boy, lol. See, it doesn't matter what color, like, hot pink was always, in the 80s, hot pink was like the shit. Didn't matter if you were a guy or a girl. If you had like hot pink or something, that was the thing. But yeah, that was one of those, well, that was the 90s. Everything was weird in the 90s. Now everything's kind of coming full circle. God, I look like such a goth in that picture. I'm like hiding. That was me. I would always hide away from the camera. Any picture from that time frame was like, no, don't look at me. So for me to be like full screen on YouTube, that's a pretty big achievement right there. Me being on full screen on YouTube. But so tomorrow there's going to be a Jackbox stream. What's going to happen is probably I will make sure everybody who's invited gets the first crack at joining tomorrow. If you guys haven't played Jackbox, I do have some other streams of Jackbox. So if you guys do want to check out Jackbox tomorrow at 2, so in 22 hours I'll be playing some Jackbox. There will be a voice chat for myself and like the other YouTuber that's going to be involved. But other than that, I'm going to kind of just leave it just to a couple people on voice chat. I would like to have a lot of people join who aren't going to be easily offended by things. biggest rule. Like obviously swearing within reason is going to be completely acceptable. Just spamming like the N-word is not going to be, that's not going to be a thing. If people start doing that, then it's just going to be Trivia Murder Party the whole time. And part of why I love this YouTuber that's going to be joining me tomorrow is because he's very witty and funny and is actually a writer, you know, so can come up with some pretty good stuff in Quiplash. So I'd love to showcase that because I'm entertained as crap by that. But that's the thing. Isn't it sad how over and over again the same personalities take over and ruin things? It goes on for 1,000 years. I was the same pattern. I was the same personalities. Yes. Yeah. I think a lot of that just has to do with human psychology. People tend to bandwagon jump. People, like, what quote was it? Where people are stupid, a person is very smart. So once you get people jumping on bandwagons of things, look at the, I've been wanting to talk about this for so long. The Kelly Marie Tran stuff with Star Wars. It has been so much on my radar and news and everything that she's been bullied off of Instagram. People are calling her horrible things and she's been bullied off of Instagram. But if you actually look at the article, the original article that they were going off of, the original tweet speculated that she was bullied off of Instagram. Nobody ever said she was. I'm sure she was bullied. I've been bullied on Twitter. I've been bullied on YouTube. I've had people threatening to kill my cat, and I've had people trying to fight me and trying to say, hey, meet me here and I'm going to beat you up. I'm like, dude, you're 12. Go fuck off. But, you know, I've had that shit. And I can't imagine how much worse somebody in a Star Wars movie has it than somebody like me who's nobody on YouTube. But when you're going to do something like that and just run with a story that's what it is, this has been kind of in my craw for a couple of days now. Nobody has any proof that that's why she's off social media. The media's running wild. All the people involved with Star Wars are calling out, oh, you're a man babies, you're racist, you don't like this. And that's so not the case. Everywhere I hear is like, no, we want a good movie with well-written characters. You're the one calling us names. But yeah. Yeah, the diversion and manipulation. Where are the white knights defending that kid playing Anakin in The Menace? He got bullied so hard. Somebody pointed out that he was bullied by Newsweek. Somebody pointed out that Anakin was bullied by Newsweek, saying he was a shit actor or whatever they said. Probably not in those words. But they're like, yeah, they bullied him on Newsweek. And that was a reputable news magazine back in the day. It's just so frustrating. And it's fine to stand up to bullying. I am 100% for standing up to bullying. I don't think it's ever okay to, go after somebody who's... There's certainly channels that I've watched where they're like, oh, she's a fat Asian B-word. I'm like, yeah, that's not okay. That's not... Let's not call her race. Let's not call her genetics into this. She's a cute, perky actress who has a shit character in a movie. That's the best thing I can say. He got bullied so hard. He did. Move stream proud up and read everything. Well, I'm not reading that word. That's definitely one I'm not going to be reading. So yeah, I'm not going to read that word. But... yeah, that's just one of the things that kind of has been bothering me about this whole thing. So I put out that on Twitter a few days ago, like, well, what if she's just on a social media blackout? And I love that everybody's kind of running with that, because that was just what I was thinking. Maybe she just deleted her account because, well, she doesn't use it. Maybe she doesn't want any leaks. Maybe people are like, hey, you're on this next big Star Wars movie. People don't want you blabbing about stuff. And maybe she's like, oh, maybe I should just suspend this so I don't accidentally take a picture of something I'm not supposed to and get sued by Lucasfilm. Logic. Something a little more reasonable than just assuming the most sensational thing to get a click on an article. And what's so sad is you got people like Stephen Colbert who are joining the man baby, male bashing bandwagon. And that kind of brings me back around to the original topic that, once somebody starts something, it's so easy for it to snowball out of control because you have the same people constantly, or the same mentality of people. You only have a certain amount of personality types in the world. And you have, the leaders and you have the followers. You have people who are well-intending. And then you have people who are kind of bullies. And there's just no... there's no reason to assume that she was bullied off of social media. And there's certainly no reason for people at Lucasfilm to go around calling us man babies and racist. And sure, she probably did. I'm not denying it. I'm sure she did. There's no doubt in my mind that she hasn't been bullied at some point because of a shit character. Because people are assholes. So there are people out there who will bully you, but social media duck out. People never learn. Yeah, and it's really sad. There's not a lot of people who just think for themselves. There's not a lot of people who question things. And I'm one of those people. I question everything. And it's just sad. At the end of the day, you get all this crazy stuff. But so yeah, tomorrow, definitely gaming will will be on for a little bit. If you guys do want to join Jackbox, if you have never played Jackbox before, it's really easy. There's going to be a link in the description. You'll go in and it'll look like this if you do join. You go to jackbox.tv on a tablet or your phone or the web browser. You can watch the main game on my stream and listen to me and Doomcock banter and probably, I don't know. It's a weird thing. Like I've never met somebody in my life where I just know instantly where they're going with something. Well, that's not the way I would put it. I can say something and know exactly what he's referencing and know exactly where it's coming from. So I will let you do that, Pekka Gamer. But yeah, so that's why we're, you know, the great, wonderful Lord Doomcock is going to be gracing me with his presence on voice chat. But if you guys do want to join along and play tomorrow, in the description I'll have all the information on how to play along. And it should be really a lot of fun. And I'm gonna keep the mic to just a couple of people, just to avoid a lot of people talking over each other. So what's the other thing I was gonna go over? I want to do more vlogs. This channel is gonna get a lot more live vlogs and a lot more live reactions to things and a lot less gaming. I'm keeping gaming on here, but I'm not keeping it as a main game channel because I think gaming on YouTube is dead. I'm not having fun with it. I just came here from his Patreon message. Awesome. I kind of figured the second I started blabbing about Star Wars and you actually could engage me, which is great. Thank you so much. But thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I do mostly do a lot of gaming. I'm going to go through and unlist all of my Yokai Watch stuff because I think that's really hurting me analytically. But I want to keep doing more vlogging stuff. Like, this is definitely where my passion is at the moment. This is where kind of YouTube is going. And if I can just get on here and blab about something for an hour with you guys, you know, like today we started out talking about E3, and if tomorrow it's going to be awesome and I can bring in some gaming with Jackbox, I think it's going to be really fun. So tomorrow, 2 o'clock Central. Right now it's 4:30 Central Time. I'm scared to death of doing this, though. I'm scared to death I'm going to mess something up with my audio issues. One thing about me, I always have audio issues on my channel. Whatever computer I'm using, that's because I have like an actual microphone set up and speakers, and I don't go through my monitors. It's like I've got a whole setup here. It's kind of cool, but by the way, I agree with your thesis. Moving away from gaming and moving towards vlogging about current events would suit you, methinks, and is popular. Thank you so much. And I feel like I can talk better about things like that, especially even if I just did it live for like an hour a day. Just for an hour a day. And there's always going to be stuff. Welcome back, Pekka Gamer. Yeah, there's always going to be gaming stuff that I'm going to talk about because, like, I do like video games. I spent an hour and a half talking about E3, and I'm probably not going to play any of those, but I'm super interested in it, and it's fun. You know, I just don't have the cash to throw down on E3, like, on every single game like that, like I want. There's a million games I want. I can't play them. And I think anytime I play a game, I get a lot of views on the first stream, and then they just drop. So for me to, like, keep buying $50 games or even $10 games, you know. But I think moving forward, we're going to do a lot more vlogs and a lot more live chat, and I'll probably see about getting better graphics, and, you know, maybe we'll do an office tour with all my crap. I'm sure people, cool people recognize, you know, Mugatos and Gorns and all kinds of cool stuff back there. The cool people will get it. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna go moving forward. And my voice is definitely giving out. But we do have like rewards and stuff in chat. I don't know what I'm using those for. I'm gonna revamp the channel. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna tone down Nightbot for sure, so we don't have anybody getting timed out for nothing. I'm gonna tone down how often it spams the donation links because I think that's a little desperate. Why 42, by the way? It's the number. It's the meaning of the life, the universe, and everything. That's That's why. I might just rebrand it down to RG42 because random game user is such a mouthful. It is such a mouthful. And hello, Mark Miller. Welcome. See, now I'm staying on because we're getting people tricking in. Oh my god, how can I miss that? 420 without the 0. That's a good one. Don't worry about it. This book, actually, I need to go over this sometime. This is great. It has a typo. Young Zaphoid plays it safe. Probably why it was so cheap, but it's a cool leather-bound edition. And I don't know what's up with that. Hello, Ink Sands, the Lover Sands, welcome. Hello, we are live. Hopefully everything's still working. I don't know if it's still working. It might not be. All right, hopefully that works. But yeah, today I just wanted to kind of test out, make sure my audio was gonna work, make sure my capture stuff was gonna work. Every time, without fail, every time I go through and I update Windows, all my audio settings are just borked. But yeah, I think in the future I might do more, maybe not daily streams of vlogs. And if I kind of keep streaming of gaming, maybe to once a week. Maybe once a week, once or twice a week. I know Wednesday nights are usually a good time to stream games and stuff. But I think in the future, definitely going through and doing more vlogs, more live vlogs, more chats about stuff. Like, if I can pick a topic and kind of stick to it without getting so distracted about something like Star Wars, you know, or Star Trek, I think that's gonna be really a lot of fun. And I hope you guys are on board and are gonna enjoy that too. And yeah, I do have all my chat over on this monitor. I should probably move them over here, but then I can't capture it for you guys. We are dual streaming, by the way, too. So I do stream on YouTube and Twitch. YouTube just happens to be the one that pulls in, you know, the pittance, basically. Overwatch plays. Why do I look like a hippo? Because I ate one, obviously. Hi, Josh. I'm sure your name is Josh. Because I ate one after I filleted it. Duh. E3. Is there anything else I missed on E3 now that we're kind of coming back around to it? Can you make a gambler bot have a shorter time between rolls? I could probably adjust it. I mean, I don't want to keep the gambler bot as like a main feature. I might disable it at some point. But I mean, there's no reason to not have a stream. There's no reason to not have like a rewards accumulation. I just don't have anything to use the rewards on. I mean, you can earn like a ton of random bucks, but there's nothing. Because I don't really do a lot of multiplayer. You know, maybe in the future if we gain a lot of people who do want like Jackbox streams or who want multiplayer of whatever, then maybe we can, maybe we'll adjust the bot a little bit. I don't know yet. I'm looking and what's on E3? What did I miss? I don't know what I missed. I have my Jackbox thing up though. So that's going to be tomorrow. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to keep just the two of us on microphone tomorrow because I don't think it's easy to listen to more than 2 or 3 people who talk. Maybe, you know, if we get like one more person. My name is Trent's sister. I'm Oprah's assistant. Awesome. I have 1 milk currency on a different stream. Dad says, Nintendo E3 was disappointing. Only interesting thing was Smash. I did see the Smash stuff a little bit. Not too much. I am happy that it's not going to be a port, basically. It's not going to be a re-release of what I have on Wii U. I hate buying the same game over and over again unless it's like the case of Saturday Morning RPG. I loved Saturday Morning RPG so much. I did buy, like my last little bit of money I could scrape together, I did buy the limited edition, which I think is coming out in August. So I've got that pre-ordered, but that's an investment. If that's something I need to sell in the future, if I need money, that's going to hold money. So either is disappointing. Gotta go. Inksan says, Well, thank you for being here. I'm probably not going to stream for too much longer today anyway. But yeah, I think Smash, will pick up Smash at some point because I don't mind them, and I think having it on the Switch is going to be a nice thing. I want more games for my Switch. Like my Switch is such a comfortable console to play, like on the couch or even here. I have the Pro Controller. I really, really love the Switch. There's not a lot of games I care about on it. I never got into Zelda. I played through Mario Odyssey, and that was about it. So, does anyone except me watch porn? I think everybody watches porn. I think everybody watches porn at some point. A3 2018. I think that was it. That was all I do need to actually watch. Did they say anything more about Octopath Traveler? Like, does that have a release date yet? I didn't really see anything about that. That actually looks really interesting. Octopath. If I type it in better. Octopath Traveler. Does that have any, like, anything, right? Are you 42 years old? Almost. Sorry, no judge. No judge what? No judge what? One thing from the Smash redesign is some of the characters in movies and look like Zelda. Give her the strength and control she needs. Also, the way she does... also, the way they do Smashes now. I'm like, Gloria from Madagascar. I've never seen Madagascar, so I don't know. Probably not. My fave is mom and son. That's weird. Well, see, the mother-daughter stuff is where it's at. Do you like Persona 5? I have never played Persona 5. Excuse me. I tend to, when I play like the RPGs, I tend to like the more tactical ones. So I've never actually played the big open world RPGs. Mostly because they kind of get very, they get to the point where I play them a lot and then I stop for a very, very, very long period of time before I finish them. And then I never go back to playing them. Buy me V-Bucks. Am I pregnant? Gee, I hope not. I would assume not. Buy me V-Bucks. What is a V-Buck? I don't know what a V-Buck is. I have no idea what a V-Buck is. But I have no money to buy anybody anything. That's why I'm playing old days. I don't know what V-Bucks are. But yeah. I am the father. Why is only 68% of your hair is all even new? Because I am broke and I have not dyed it yet. That's why. V-Bucks are Fortnite. Fortnite, who cares? Yeah, I don't play Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite. Fortnite's kind of terrible. But no, I don't bother with those type of games. I think as far as like some of the games that I'm really excited about, Double Switch. Double Switch is coming for PlayStation 4. So I might actually pick that one up because I didn't get to play it in the 90s because I was broke and I didn't have the Sega CD. So I didn't get to play Double Switch, but that's one of the ones, like, I'm such an 80s person. Corey Haim's in that one. I gotta play that one. That's great. So I want to play that. Anyway, I think my voice is kind of giving out for the day, but thank you guys so much for hanging out. Tomorrow is going to be a blast. Thank you to anybody checking out. Look at my group chat in 10 minutes. 61 separate messages have been sent. Oh, I'm sorry for keeping you from your messages. Thanks for stream. Well, thank you so much for being here. Let me buy you the V-Bucks. I have no money to buy anybody anything. I can't even buy myself hair dye. Oh, they're being mean to me because they think they can get a rise out of me. Anyway, my voice has been going for like an hour, so thank you so much for hanging out. Tomorrow's going to be pretty fun, hopefully. if not, I have some backup on the way. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys on the next stream. Bye!